What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's May 1st, it's a new month. We had a good April. I personally finished with 22 cars, which I thought I would have had a little bit more than that because I got a good jump early in the month. And then the last week kind of died out for me completely. It died out for two reasons. One, business was slower as far as who was coming in. And secondly, really because of inventory. You know, we're turning a lot of people away because we don't have vehicles here to sell. So what I want to do, because I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of comments about the inventory and what we have on the lot, you know, even from other salespeople out there and their experiences with Ford and Honda and other Chevy stores and stuff like that. We're all suffering. We're all sort of struggling, yet we're all saying that we're having some of the best months we've ever had. So it's very strange. Here's what we have left in stock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. I think one bolt is being test driven right now. So that would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Equinoxes, and we have 1 Equinox left. That's a 2020. So figure we have 8 Equinoxes in stock. We actually have 2 Trailblazers. One is here, one is not here because I have it parked up front because I have an appointment coming in on that later today. We have 1 Chevy Trax, which I have to call somebody. Hopefully I sell this later today. This is our only new Silverado. We have 7 Traverses. One of them is actually being test driven at the moment. And actually we also have 1 Spark, which just got parked here. I think it was just sold right now. So we will then be sold out of Sparks, as well as Tahoes, Suburbans, Colorados, Malibus, Camaros, Express vans. You know, pretty much the majority of our inventory. But we're getting a lot of stuff in. Customers showed up, they test drove, we went over the numbers, we compared a finance to a lease. It looks like they're going to finance. I'm going to be working on this for a little while right now, so I'm not going to film, but while you're waiting, check out this really cool option in the new Chevy Tahoe. It's a Z71 that we have that's actually getting delivered on Monday. So what do you think? Pretty cool option to have, right? The sliding center console on the brand new Tahoe. That's going to be the Tahoe to Suburban, I believe the Yukon XL, of course, and even probably the Escalade. I think it's a great option. I'm actually going to make that video a standalone video just by itself. This way, if somebody's searching for that particular content, they'll be able to find my video, which they wouldn't be able to find it like within this vlog. And I wouldn't want them to have to watch the whole vlog to just get the information that they were looking for if they just wanted the information on that sliding console. So that's sort of my YouTube mentality, right? It's like I want to put videos out that are going to educate people, which means they're short, to the point, you know, get them the information and get them on the road. You know what I mean? Like, you're probably not going to get a lot of subscribers from that content because they're just there for the information. So that I think is very important to do. You will get, and like I've gotten higher view counts on those videos because it's more searchable content. But then on the flip side, I want to do like the dealership life, which you guys show a lot of positive reactions to, because it kind of gives you the behind the scenes of what it's like to be a car salesman. Like right now, this Trailblazer is sold, so I'm just bringing it over to the gas station. We're gonna fill it up while my finance department's getting all the paperwork together. And as long as my clients are happy with the rate they got and their finance payments, they'll take delivery of this vehicle today, and it'll be my first deal on the road for the month of May 2021. During this transaction, we actually had to negotiate a trade value on a vehicle. It's a 2012, and it has 220,000 miles on it. So this is one of those situations where, you know, a car gets to a certain point where it's worth a lot more as a driving, running vehicle than it is as a monetary value. A vehicle like this to us is worth, you know, a few $100s, because it's not a vehicle we're going to keep on the lot. It's going to go directly to a wholesaler or to auction. And, you know, these guys are the ones that are going to flip the car and maybe sell it for parts, or maybe they're going to sell it to somebody else. So obviously, us being the middleman, we're only going to have so much that we can do. You know, so a car like this, I always say, is worth hundreds versus thousands. Now, we basically gave them about a $500 value for it, which unfortunately was a lot less than what Kelley Blue Book estimated it at. But Kelley Blue Book is just a guide, and you know, it's not really necessarily real world market on a car that's, you know, 10 years old with a 220,000 miles on it. But my customers understood. We were able to help them out a little bit on a new car, and with that, we made the numbers work and put the deal together.
How are you?
How you doing? Can you fill it regular? Thank you. Now that I sold this Trailblazer, we have one left on the lot. And actually that Spark ended up not selling. The gentleman actually sold him a certified used Cruise, I believe. So they decided not to go with the Spark, but with a used car instead. So we're already getting some cars sold right in the first hours of the month of May. And I hope we start to get vehicles in. In our meeting this morning, they gave us a paper, a list of all the vehicles we have inbound and their estimated dates. And they highlighted the ones that were already sold and spoken for. I'll show you that when I get back to the store. This is the list I was talking about, and right now we have like 53, I think there's about 53 cars on these 3 pages that are inbound. Everything yellow is actually already spoken for, and it's already has a deposit on it, so it's already technically sold. And then some of these, which you probably can't see on camera, you might be able to say MP. Those are vehicles that are on hold waiting for microprocessors. So like all the Colorados, a couple Equinoxes, things like that, that are delayed because of the microprocessor issue. It also gives us an estimated date of arrival, which most of these look like they're early May, some of them into June. So even though we have 53 vehicles on the way, these are going to be spread out over the next 4 to 5 weeks before they show up. So if there's a vehicle on the lot that you like and you're interested, just jump on it and do it. And also, if you're talking to your local dealer, see what they have inbound. Maybe you can put your name on something that's on the way and you can get it a little sooner than the factory order. Hey Sal.
Yep.
Remember Bruce that was here earlier? We're going to put that deal together. Now, he's not good with emailing and faxing and scanning, so he's going to come in Monday morning. You think G can touch base with Clifton and see if we can get this? The LS Traverse. Clifton, yeah. Usually just text him, right?
They'll text him and see what we can do.
So we had a pretty good day today. It's Saturday. I did the Trailblazer, sold it, delivered. It's already burning gas. Had a gentleman come in looking at a Traverse. So we have it in our store. I think we can get our hands on that. So hopefully we can. He'll be here Monday to put that deal together. What did we sell today? I heard we sold 3 bolts.
3 bolts.
3 bolts. So what did I say earlier? We had 6 or 7 bolts. Now we only have like 3 or 4. We sold 3 of them. We sold both Trailblazers, right?
Both Trailblazers.
Both Trailblazers are sold. So we're sold out of Trailblazers.
And 2 inbound Tahoes.
2 inbound Tahoes that weren't spoken for. So now we have definitely no Tahoes. Because those are the only 2 that were available. So we're sold out of Tahoe, Suburban, Colorado, Malibu, Camaro. The Spark didn't sell, right? They went with a used car. So we still have the Spark. We still have a couple of Bolts, 1 Trax, a handful of Equinoxes, and a handful of Traverses. It's getting tough. I was just showing them the list that you guys gave us this morning that shows all the inbound stuff. But anyway, if you can do that, do we want to write this up? You want to put it on here?
Yeah, you know which way he's going?
He's going to do the 0%.
Oh, he's buying.
He's going to buy it, not lease it. Correct. There goes one of the bolts right now. It is so weird when you get into a vehicle that doesn't have a backup camera. After driving vehicles all day, every day, that have backup cameras. For the folks out there that ask about these small engines, like the 1.4 turbos and the 1.3 turbos and these new engines, will they stand the test of time? This is a 2012 Chevrolet Cruze Eco model. It's a stick shift transmission and it has 221,230 miles on it. So, you know, these vehicles, if you take care of them and you know, especially with a manual transmission, if you know how to drive, they can last pretty long. So I wouldn't shy away from looking at these smaller engines thinking that they're not gonna hold up like the old 8 cylinders and even the V6s and stuff like that. You know, computer technology has advanced so far, you know, that these things are perfect. They handle great. Oh, come on, man. I just dropped all my pretzels. Right into my mask. Do I eat them? I guess I can I can still eat them. I mean, it's my mask, right? They're just going right back into my mouth. Is that gross? I don't know. All right, I'm done. Whoops.